Breast cancer is one of the most common diseases affecting women worldwide. Although everyone knows that the risk of developing this disease is influenced by many different factors, from genetics, age, environment to lifestyle, not everyone is fully aware that small changes in daily life can significantly contribute to protecting health and reducing the risk of breast cancer. Among the easy measures to implement, there are two simple ways that every woman can apply: building a healthy diet and maintaining regular physical activity. First of all, let's explore the role of diet in the risk of breast cancer. In fact, no specific food has been proven to absolutely prevent breast cancer, but choosing a scientific, balanced, and nutritious diet brings many benefits to overall health, including reducing the risk of cancers in general and breast cancer in particular. According to the recommendations of the American Cancer Society and many epidemiological studies worldwide, women should prioritize plant-based foods in their daily diet. These include green vegetables, fresh fruits, nuts, beans, whole grains, vegetable oils, coffee, and tea. These foods not only provide abundant vitamins and minerals, but also contain a lot of fiber and antioxidants, which help enhance the body's immune system and support the elimination of free radicals that can cause cell damage. Many studies have shown that people who follow a healthy plant-based diet have a lower risk of breast cancer compared to those who consume a lot of red meat, processed foods, or sugar. Specifically, a recent study conducted in collaboration with the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, found that high adherence to a healthy plant-based diet can help reduce the risk of breast cancer by up to 11%. This is partly explained by the fact that eating more plants helps better control weight and reduce body fat accumulation, factors that have been proven to be closely related to the risk of breast cancer, especially in postmenopausal women. Plant-based foods rich in fiber help control blood sugar levels, prevent obesity, and reduce endogenous estrogen produced by adipose tissue. In addition, colorful vegetables and fruits such as carrots, pumpkin, tomatoes, spinach, avocados, blueberries, raspberries, etc., contain many phytochemicals, polyphenols, flavonoids, and vitamins C, E, and A, powerful antioxidants that can protect cells from DNA damage and prevent the abnormal development of cancer cells. In addition, nuts, beans, and whole grains such as soybeans, oats, brown rice, chia seeds, flax seeds are not only rich in plant protein, but also contain isoflavones and lignones, plant compounds that help regulate female hormones and contribute to balancing estrogen in the body. Notably, studies in Asia have also shown that women who regularly consume soy products have a lower incidence of breast cancer compared to those who do not. However, it is important to avoid or minimize unhealthy foods. Red meat, processed meats such as sausages, cold cuts, canned meat, sugary drinks, bottled soft drinks, fried foods with a lot of oil and fat, pastries, candy, ice cream, refined grain products such as white bread, white rice, instant noodles. These foods often contain high amounts of saturated fats, simple sugars, preservatives, and artificial additives, which can increase the risk of obesity, metabolic disorders, and consequently increase the risk of breast cancer. A healthy diet not only helps control weight, maintain an ideal body mass index and waist circumference, but also provides a sustainable source of nutrients for the organs in the body to function effectively. This is especially important because fat tissue, particularly after menopause, is the main source of estrogen production in a woman's body. High estrogen levels are directly linked to an increased risk of developing breast cancer. Therefore, controlling excess fat through diet is one of the key measures for disease prevention. Next, let's talk about the importance of regular physical activity for overall health, and specifically for the prevention of breast cancer. In modern society, with the development of technology and conveniences, people are becoming less active, especially women working in offices, who often sit for long periods and have few opportunities to exercise or move around, increasing the risk of metabolic diseases and breast cancer. Major studies worldwide have shown that regular physical activity not only helps maintain a healthy weight, but also reduces visceral fat and supports the regulation of hormone levels, especially estrogen and insulin in the blood. These are two types of hormones that directly affect the development of breast cancer cells. Physical activity helps burn calories, reducing the risk of overweight and obesity, the leading risk factors for breast cancer, especially in postmenopausal women. When the ovaries stop producing estrogen, fat tissue becomes the main source of estrogen production. The more fat tissue there is, the more estrogen is produced, increasing the risk of breast cancer. On the other hand, overweight and obese women also have higher blood insulin levels, which increases the risk of developing various types of cancer. The American Cancer Society recommends that each person should spend at least 150 to 300 minutes per week on moderate physical activities such as brisk walking, cycling, swimming, yoga, dancing, or 75 to 150 minutes per week on vigorous activities such as running, aerobics, gym workouts. Reaching or exceeding 300 minutes per week is optimal for disease prevention and health improvement. The important thing is that physical activity does not necessarily have to be intense exercise or require going to the gym. Simply maintaining a daily habit of movement, such as taking the stairs, walking to work, gardening, playing light sports, or even household chores like cleaning and cooking can help the body burn energy, move muscles, and promote metabolism. In addition, try to limit the time spent sitting in one place, watching TV, or using phones or tablets excessively. These sedentary behaviors not only increase the risk of obesity and metabolic disorders, but also negatively affect the cardiovascular system, musculoskeletal system, and mental health. The combination of healthy eating and regular exercise will help you effectively control your weight, reduce accumulated fat, maintain an ideal waistline, thereby effectively managing estrogen and insulin levels in the blood, contributing to a sustainable reduction in the risk of breast cancer. In addition to these two simple measures, there are some small notes that also contribute to protecting health and reducing the risk of breast cancer, such as minimizing alcohol consumption, not smoking, avoiding exposure to harmful environmental factors like industrial chemicals, radiation, air pollution, etc. At the same time, proactively undergo regular health checkups and breast cancer screening through mammography or breast ultrasound, as recommended by doctors, especially if there is a family history of the disease or if you belong to a high-risk group. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle not only helps reduce the risk of breast cancer, but also brings many benefits to overall health, boosting immunity, reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, hypertension, osteoporosis, metabolic diseases, and improving mental health and quality of life. Let's start with small and practical changes in daily life. For example, you can plan a weekly menu with plenty of vegetables, fruits, nuts, beans, and whole grains. Limit buying processed foods, fast food, soft drinks, and sweets. Increase drinking plain water, green tea, and pure coffee. Instead of carbonated soft drinks, learn how to prepare healthy dishes like salads, vegetable soups, steamed or boiled dishes instead of frying with a lot of oil. Regarding physical activity, aim to walk at least 30 minutes a day. Schedule yoga or aerobics sessions on weekends. Join sports clubs, dance, swim, or simply spend time playing outdoors with your children, gardening, and cleaning the house. Every small activity has great significance for your health. If you work in an office, try to stand up and walk around every 60 minutes of sitting. Use the stairs instead of the elevator, and walk or bike to work if possible. Limit the time spent watching TV or using your phone in the evening. Instead, spend time reading, relaxing, and chatting with your family. Remember that breast cancer is a complex disease influenced by many factors, but you can take proactive steps to protect yourself through simple and easy-to-follow habits. Don't wait until symptoms appear to start caring about your health. Build a healthy lifestyle starting today for a healthier future for yourself and your loved ones. Finally, share this knowledge with friends, family, and colleagues to collectively raise awareness and proactively prevent breast cancer in particular and chronic diseases in general. Health is the most valuable asset that each person possesses. Do not waste it because of bad habits or indifference to yourself. In summary, 2 simple ways to reduce the risk of breast cancer that every woman can implement are eating a healthy diet with nutritious foods, prioritizing plant-based sources, and engaging in regular physical activity every day. By applying these 2 measures, you not only protect yourself from the risk of breast cancer, but also improve your quality of life, maintain long-term health, and live happily and healthily every day. Let's start changing from today with meals full of vegetables, fruits, and daily physical activity. Your health is in your own hands. Take care of it, protect it, and live meaningfully.